Hey Rose, it's Wednesday, November 6th. So before we get started, a quick update on my NaNoWriMo progress. I am currently 3,800 words behind. And I've got to make this video today, and I've got plans tonight, and then I'll be even more behind. But other than that, my book is going great. So, a whole week dedicated just to comets? I love that. Comets are very important. We wouldn't even exist here on the Earth without them. And that's just one of the things I'm going to talk about today in my video over the Science of Comets. So, I hope you're ready, because these facts about comets are Comet at ya. Hey, when you hear these facts about comets, I hope you commit them to memory. Okay, here we go! Comets are small astronomical bodies in our solar system that are made up mostly of ice, but also of dust and other small rocky particles. This is actually one of the main differences between comets and, say, asteroids or meteors, which are made up entirely of rocky substances. When a comet travels close enough to the sun, it begins to heat up from solar radiation, which causes the ice of the comet to melt and give off gas and vapor. This release of gas actually causes the comet to have a small, weak atmosphere, which is another main difference between comets and asteroids, which have no atmosphere. A comet's atmosphere is divided into two separate categories. First, what's called the coma, which is the weak, gassy atmosphere surrounding the comet itself. And the second is the comet's tail, which is caused by the gas from the comet being pushed away by solar winds from the sun. It's actually a common misconception that the tail of a comet trails behind the comet as it moves through space, when in actuality the tail always points away from the sun, as it is the sun that is pushing the tail away. So, for example, a comet moving away from the sun will actually have its tail leading out ahead of its trajectory through space. Pretty cool, huh? Comets originate in either the Kuiper Belt or the Oort cloud. The Kuiper Belt is a belt of comets and other rocky bodies in our solar system that lays outside the orbit of Neptune. Comets from the Kuiper Belt travel around the sun with an orbit that ranges from a few years to a few thousand years. Other comets originate in the Oort cloud, which is a spherical cloud of icy bodies that completely surrounds our solar system from just outside the Kuiper Belt to about 2 light years from our sun. It's a pretty big, massive area of our solar system. Comets from the Oort cloud can take anywhere from several thousand years to millions of years to orbit around the sun. Surprisingly enough, we actually owe our lives to comets. And not just our lives, but every life that has ever existed on Earth may be in debt to comets. During the Earth's heavy bombardment period, which was about 4.1 to 3.8 billion years ago, the giant gas planets Jupiter and Saturn caused a large number of comets and asteroids to be flung inwards towards the inner planets, including Earth. It was this bombardment from comets that gave Earth all of the water that it has today, and as we know, without water, there is no life. So make sure you thank a comet for being here. Now, what makes Comet Ison so special is the distance to which it will travel to the sun. At its perihelion, Ison will travel to within about 1.2 million miles of the center point of the sun, meaning even closer than that to the surface of the sun. At this close proximity, the sun will heat up Comet Ison to about 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, or more than the melting point of iron. This intense heat should cause the gas being emitted from Ison to be so high that it should give us a pretty spectacular show. There's even the possibility that such high heat will actually cause the comet to explode, which would be amazing to see. Just imagine, if it were to blow up, we might be able to see the explosion clearly in the sky, even in the middle of the day. That would truly be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Rose and I will continue to give you updates on Ison as it travels closer to the sun, so make sure to subscribe to us and check back for more updates. Also, feel free to leave any questions you might have in the comment section below. The comment section below? Surprise puns! Oh, I am so cool. Rose, to finish up Comet Week, I'd like you to give us a history of different comets that have been witnessed around the world throughout human history. There have definitely been some pretty cool ones. And we will see you here on Friday. Bye.